One of the elements of Bespoke this year, moving beyond the proscenium performance, is our first ever commissioned dance film for Bespoke. And we have the absolutely incredible Sydney-based choreographer and director Cass Mortimer Eipper to both choreograph the dance for the film but also direct it.
I'm thrilled to be part of the Bespoke season. It's great to be part of kind of this multi-faceted art experience. When I was thinking about the concept of Brood, I knew that I was going to have a heavily male-focused cast, and I wanted to juxtapose that with a female position and kind of think about how gender could not really be a part of that, but kind of different forms of symbolism. And so this whole film, Brute, is kind of revolving around this idea of taming the untamable beast within us.
We've worked with QB on a lot of different projects over the years, but nothing quite as gritty and primal as this. It's been amazing working with Cass and just seeing the ideas develop over the last kind of couple of months. Cass really has a visual mind, and watching him combine the use of the dancers' bodies and using it within a visual medium has been really impressive.
So first and foremost, you have to work in 3 dimensions, which is a completely different experience to black box theatre. You need to take into account that everything is going to be felt as much as it is just kind of seen in a 2-dimensional aspect, because you're very much part of the environment. Our aim as filmmakers is to make you feel like you are part of the environment as opposed to observing an environment. It's impossible to get that same completely visceral experience on film versus a live performance, because with live performance you have a real person in front of you. Whereas the benefit of film is you can very specifically direct your viewers' focus onto what you're wanting them to look at. The rehearsal process has been very different to what I would usually do if I was choreographing something for stage, because I've had to break it up accordingly to how I was hoping the piece would be able to be put together on film. It's very much like creating separate puzzle pieces that you know will be able to kind of form one united picture, as opposed to having the opportunity to create a linear experience that you would usually be able to create when you're making for stage.
For us rehearsing for this film, it has been much more detail-oriented, and instead of rehearsing everything that we're going to perform, we rehearse it in smaller chunks, how we're going to film it.
I used to be a ballet dancer myself, so it's kind of good kind of coming back into a ballet environment, and it's somewhat familiar territory in that way, and it's just been good to pass on experience and knowledge that maybe I've gained along the way on my path and work towards a mutual goal together.